Hi everybody, this is Gary Dean, and this is our video report for Wednesday, March 9th, 2016. I'm actually getting this out an hour before the market closes. I have to run out, and I'm not sure what time I'm going to be back, so I figured I'd get it out now. We're really just kind of stuck. I believe that the market's waiting to see here what Draghi does, and that's going to be overnight. So it really could go either way. I think if if it goes higher, it's probably going to be just a quick spike, and then we're going to reverse back down. If it goes lower, it could stick for a little while. Now, some of the reasons we broke through this, through this wedge right here, we have bearish divergences, blah blah blah. Don't have to go through all that. You can see what they're holding though is the they're trying to hold this moving average here. So if it breaks through, then I believe we have a quick move down to this 1947. Well, let's just say first stop 62, and then it would come someplace between the 46 and the 34 would be my target areas. Now, if they head up, we have the resistance at the 2022. And it may be something they try there, but after this move, without any really true breather, I think it would be hard for that spike up. So let's move on. And if we look at a 15-minute chart, we're stuck in this channel. This is a consolidation channel, so I can't sit there and say that this is really, really bearish. Now, you can see if we're going to come down to the bottom of the channel here, it would come down to the 1963. That's what I was saying as far as where the first support area is, because it used to be a retracement. Now it's going to be used as support, and that's a support right here. So if it comes down to the bottom of the channel, 1963 is the area we want to watch. If they take that out, that's when when I'm anticipating that we could get the move to either to the 48 all the way down to the 34, and what we'd probably be doing is making some kind of rounded top. So if we came down, we'd bounce back up again. Really what it's doing is frustrating the bulls and the bears right now, because I think yesterday really shook out a lot of the the bulls, because they had their hand on the on the sell button. So now they're trying to figure out if they need to get back in or not. Oil is really doing a lot of the support here. The Dow is kind of taking a break. It's only up 25, but the NASDAQ and the S&P have been pretty strong. So right now you can see, I mentioned yesterday that we hit the bottom of this the moving average, and they're going to have to make a decision today. Obviously, the decision was not to break this this moving average, and if we just take a quick look at it, you can see, we bounced on it. So there's a lot of buyers right here. So what happens is, let's say we break to the downside, all these buyers in here are going to be a little bit trapped, and that's when I expect the move to come somewhere down into the 1963. But the length of this move right here, without any true breathers, 1963 is not that big of a pullback, and I would leave the door open to see lower levels. But again, the bulls need to start pushing it through some of these support levels. Otherwise, it's really just we're kind of just waiting to see what's going to play out. But no matter what, I still believe we're towards the the latter part of this move, and really the main reason is the wedge and the bearish divergences and everything else that's in play right here. So yes, we could pop higher, but it's not I don't believe it's something that's going to be really lasting all that long. So bears need to push it through. Right now you can see the moving average is moving up right here. Now that you can see that the bulls are selling this moving average. So you can see it's kind of coiling up, and we're probably going to get a break either way, and it could be as soon as tomorrow. And if we just take a quick look at the 5-minute chart, here was the triangle that I pointed out yesterday. Here we broke through it. I said we could come up and do a back test. Now why? Because we closed on the moving average there, and the bulls like to try to hold that moving average support. So we came up, we did a back test of the triangle, and now what happens is we're forming another triangle. So it's I can do this report early because it's really all a matter of, which way are they going to break this, and I don't think we're going to get that answer by the close today. So let's see what plays out. Again, it's more just the frustrating end of things because I do believe that the next larger move from here is going to be to the downside. It's just a matter of do they start it tomorrow, or do they kind of drag things out and then just have one big down day and then they start up from there. So let's see what plays out say tonight and tomorrow, and with that, have a great night.